I joined the Army when I was 18. I was in for 7 years. At 18, I was a new father, and I wanted to be able to give my son something. Faced with options of school or military, I wanted to be a good father. I was on my own, financially, emotionally, and had difficult decisions to make. The military was a way to provide for my son. At 18, I was feeling invincible, like I could stop bullets with good looks or something. I wanted to explore life. I had been a freestyle fighter and thought the Army was a good fit for me. I was first sent to Germany. Then I deployed to Kosovo. It was my first introduction into how people could be cruel. Soon, I began to enjoy the fighting. Like skydiving, there's a hard 5 seconds at first, when you're scared. But then the adrenaline starts. It seems chaotic, like waiting to jump out of a plane. But then you find peace on the horizon. Even fighting has its moments of peace. And now that I'm home, I can't find peace. To be with my son, I re-enlisted to Fort Bragg. I then deployed to Afghanistan twice, and then Iraq. I enjoyed the military, worked with all types of military specialties, including special forces. This took my knowledge to a higher level. I made a lot of good friends that I wish I could see again. Military life is simple and purposeful. My unit became concerned that I had post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, and other problems. I was med-boarded out of the Army. PTSD isn't a problem with life as it is. It's a problem interacting with the people in that life. They can scare and intimidate you, like rules, relationships, bureaucracy. It's confusing. I can be trusted to do a job, but to interpret feelings, I don't know. It's hazy. This is like waking up from a dream. Now all my dreams are nightmares. In 2008, my son tried to wake me from a nightmare. I saw a look of fear on his face. I asked him if I had swung on him. I had. I was so ashamed. I told him to tap me on my feet. Nightmares do not attack your feet. When I got out, all I wanted was to be with my son, but I couldn't hold a job. I was homeless, so I lost him. I didn't want that chaos for him. I had to send him back to his mom. I have been homeless 6 times in 6 years. My son, I missed all of his firsts. First steps, first girlfriend. I haven't been successful at being a good father due to my inability to support myself. I can't get over feeling shameful when I talk to him. I live off of $700 military disability. $150 a month has to do everything. Utilities, food, everything after rent. I was recently discharged from the PTSD program in Denver. I found out I could really benefit from a service dog. I get disoriented in crowded places. I tend to get confused. When a service dog senses my stress, it will pull me out of a situation. My short-term goal, to finish school. My long-term goal, to do research with animals and medicine in the mountains. I want to be a vet in both senses of the word. Have a ranch. My whole life has been chaotic, and I hope for peace. I am trying to get into UCCS with the help of Voc Rehab program. Before, it was impossible, but now, the Homefront Cares helped me clear my debt. I can now apply for the spring term. I don't want to be a parasite, to be dependent. The Homefront Cares helped me with my rent, utilities, and school debt. I have tried to access disability services, but strong opposition created a dam. The Homefront Cares helped me break the dam. It is cracked and is beginning to drip water. I can move forward. Voc Rehab equals a life stipend and finishing my education. My next job has to be something I can do for the rest of my life. I'm too young to retire. I'm not ready to give up.